Hello pilots and ground crew, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to give my thoughts on the new DJI V2 system coming out. On some, personally, this is just my personal opinion, when I've watched other reviews of this, I think a few people have, in my opinion, missed the idea. See what you think. I'm sure if you disagree you'll let me know in the comments, most people do. But what it is, I'm not going to talk about the V2 goggles. There's loads of videos out there, people have mentioned them loads of times, and we'll just have to wait and see, right? Me personally, I hope they're fantastic, right, so the prices of the V1 come down. But what I want to talk about is the quad, right? Because a lot of people have said, oh, DJI shouldn't have done that, and when you look at it, it looks a bit plasticky, and as soon as you're freestyling near a bando or something, it's going to hit the ground, it's going to smash to bits. And let's be honest, it will. By the looks of it, it's not somewhat built like our old-fashioned carbon fibre frames that somewhat bust, you change a prop or a motor or something. This thing, you whack it into the ground, it's going to shatter into a million pieces. But I think a few people have, in my opinion, have missed the point what DJI have done. Now, at the moment, well, not as much now, but recently there's been a bit of a craze on the old 4-inch long range, like the Flywheel Explorer, the Gepard C 4-inch baby crocodile and things, for getting out long range and stuff and doing a bit of freestyle. And I think that's what DJI have thought about, right? Because we all know DJI, their batteries, they last for fucking ever, right? So we know you're going to get plenty of battery life, right? And in my opinion, I don't think they've designed it as, they've said freestyle, but I think it's going to be more along the lines of what I've just mentioned, the flywheel and because let's be honest, I've seen people say, oh, I want a Flywheel Explorer because I want to do long range. And everybody who owns Mavics and stuff are thinking, why don't you buy a Mavic? You'll get out further, it's safer, you've got your instant return to home, which is guaranteed 99.9% of the time, or get a Phantom, or get this, or get that. Well, the people that are buying, like the Flywheel Explorer and the Crocodile and stuff, yeah, they want the range, but they also want a little bit of freestyle flying as well, so they can go out the range, say fly, I don't know, for argument's sake, 1/4 of a mile, then go up a mountain and then dive it down. Right? Well, you can't do that with a Mavic. You can fly out to a mountain 1/4 of a mile away, but you can't turn around and dive it down as such, because it's not really built for that. Your Mavics and your Phantoms and stuff, they're really built for getting your views, getting your cinematic footage, getting your flight, you know what they're for. And that's why when the Flywheel Explorer came out and the others and stuff, people thought, oh, this is brilliant, I can fly long range and I can also dive the trees or dive this or dive that. Right? You don't get people getting one of these Flywheel Explorers or the Gepard C baby crocodiles and flying in bandos. Right? Now there'll be a list of comments saying, I do. But that ain't what they're for. They're not designed to fly in bandos. And getting back to this quad, right, the new DJI freestyle one, in my opinion, I think it's like a step up from the Mavic or something. I think they've made a long range to jump into that bracket that's going round at the moment, right, your micro long range 4-inch jobs. I think they've made a long range quad that you can also do freestyle with, but you'll get, depending on the camera and everything, better quality images, right, longer flight time, because even with these I mean, they say in 29 minutes this and 29 minutes that, but you have to have your throttle on a very, you can't go full throttle and get 29 minutes. Whereas I think with this DJI freestyle that's coming in the combo or whatever, however they're going to sell them, we don't know yet. We know they're coming out because they've filed the patent thing, they filed the information with the FCC, so we know it'll be out in a few weeks or maybe Christmas, whatever, which will be in a few weeks. But like I say, I think they're jumping on to the bandwagon with that product, as in the long range cinematic Flywheel Explorers, Gepard C Baby 4 Crocodiles and things like that, to get long range and freestyle. They're not designing it as, oh, this is a freestyle quad, so go fly. Because as most of us know, as I said right at the beginning, you crash it into the ground, it's going to smash into a million pieces. So my opinion, I think that's what DJI have done, and I think that's where it'll come into its own, because if it flies like most DJI gear does, the Mavics and the Phantoms and stuff, it'll fly amazing. It'll be rock steady when you need it to be, but with that added freestyle capability, I think you're going to get the distance, the ability to dive certain things and stuff, and I think that's really where it'll come into its own. And like I said, I wanted to make this just to give my thoughts, because I've watched quite a few videos where everyone's speculating. Let's be honest here, it's not even out yet. We're all speculating. But it's a case of, I've heard people say, yeah, but you can't fly it as soon as you hit the ground. So, but I don't think they've designed it for that. I think, like I said, to finish off, I'll say it again, I think they've designed it to go along with like the Gepard C Baby Crocodile, the Flywheel Explorer, to get out there for a flight, get some long range, but also have the ability of a bit of freestyle. Well, it's not designed for bandos and stuff. You just have to look at the plastic casing. It's not designed for bandos. Right, unless they're going to give you a lifetime frigging warranty where we'll replace every single part of it, because everything's going to get bust the first time you smash into a wall or a bridge or whatever. But no, I just thought I'd give my 2 cents, because I hadn't heard anybody else mention it. A lot of people are going on about the goggles, and the only time I've heard people mention the quad, they've said, yeah, but it'll be no good, as soon as it hits the ground it'll break. Right, because DJI have said freestyle. Well, I don't think they've designed it as a freestyle fly anywhere you want quad. I think they've done, like I said, like the Flywheel Explorer, you won't fly bandos with that. That's for getting out there, flying long range, looking round, and maybe the odd loop or roll or dive. But I just wanted to put my little 2 cents worth out there, or tuppence, seeing as we're in the UK. What do you think? Am I right? Am I wrong? And what do you think it's going to be really designed for? Like I said, I think long range, great for camera footage, but a bit of freestyle, but it's more coming into the long range, not whoops, the 4-inch Flywheel Explorers, Gepard Cs and the other ones, because there's a few out there now. Joshua Bardwell did a good video showing about 4 or 5 of the bloody things, and then it's make your own mind up type thing. But yeah, but I think that's what they've done it for. But that's my opinion. What's yours? Comments please. And thanks for watching, and cheers.